Hello, Sagittarius couples, and welcome to welcome to your mid-month with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Hope all is well with you guys. So let's get right into your reading. Okay, but what I want to tell you guys is that, as with any general reading, there may be parts of the story that may resonate with you and parts of it that don't. So I invite you to take a look, take in what does resonate with you and leave the rest for someone else. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. You can book your reading there. I recommend booking a phone reading, which is a same-day reading. You can also book an emergency reading if you have something that is time-sensitive. Right, that you're looking for. The pre-recorded option is always available as well. And just realize that some of this energy can go vice versa. Well, let's not hesitate any longer. Let's get into it. This is going to be for the Sag couples. Alternative is the overall energy, the central energy of your reading. Okay. This is a couples reading, so it's kind of, this is going to be a very specific reading, it looks like, for somebody. Because I'm seeing situations here where you could be a same-sex couple. Some of you could be that. And some of you are coupled with someone and you don't realize their sexual orientation. And I feel like there could be someone coming out of the closet. Alternative is the central energy of your reading. I see a lot of rainbows here. So some of you could be finding out that there could be someone coming out in your life. Maybe some of you could be finding out that your partner wants to live an alternative lifestyle. I'm seeing here that there's a situation where you've been feeling emotionally drained and you just want peace, Sagittarius. I feel like there's something here relevant to the past that you may need to release. I'm seeing let go and let God. There's a challenge here that you have the ability to resolve. And Spirit is saying have patience with yourself and those around you. I'm seeing that there's a lot going on for you right now, Sag, and that maybe right now you're wanting things to happen like that. All right. But I'm seeing that things may be happening very slowly. I'm seeing a situation here where decisions have to be made. I'm also seeing some of you could be looking for a home and feeling like you're coming up empty, not finding what it is that you're looking for. I'm seeing important communication coming in. Okay, Sag, sorry about the interruption. Yeah, I feel like this is a time to review contracts or documents very thoroughly, right? Because some of you could be going into a new contract with someone. This could even be a marriage contract. Maybe you're making a commitment to someone, right? A legal commitment. You're making it legal. You're putting it on paper. Okay. I'm seeing communication, and I'm seeing a time of healing. I'm seeing mastering something with your career, mastering something, mastering a dream, the end of a difficult situation. I feel like, Sag, there's someone here, even though this is a couple's reading, I feel like there could have been a separation, okay? Because I feel like there's something here that's meant to be, someone here that you're connected to. But like I said, I feel like this is going to be very specific for some people. I feel like, Sag, you could be in a relationship with someone. And I feel like someone is coming out of the closet. Alternative, keep in mind, is the essential energy of your reading. And I see a lot of rainbows here. So I feel like someone is definitely, I'm saying fulfillment of wishes. Someone is deciding that they want to be in a same-sex relationship and leave behind the old traditional relationship of man and wife, right? I'm even seeing a child. So I'm seeing a coming together of a relationship, whether this is a heterosexual relationship or otherwise. I see a child involved. I see healing. But I do see someone speaking their truth, no longer holding inside the skeletons in their closet. Someone's coming out to a family member and there's forgiveness here. And I'm seeing a lot of spirituality. I feel like something is bringing things together for you spiritually. Okay, I feel like there's some type of spiritual release, spiritual healing, oneness. You're realizing that we are all one. I feel like you have treasured memories of someone. It could be someone from your past. You're a couple, but someone could be thinking about someone from the past that they're in love with. Because I'm saying that someone here is not happy where they are. And on the flip side, for some of you, you are dealing with someone that maybe you reunited with. And I'm seeing the family coming back together. I'm also seeing a family rallying around you, supporting you, being supportive. Or this is something that you're looking for, supportive of a relationship that someone does not want to see you in, Sag. A relationship that maybe you lost hope in, or maybe some of you lost hope in the ability to have a child with someone that you absolutely love, with your partner. And I do see a time of forgiveness. Like I said, a family coming back together, being reunited. I do see someone coming back in. I do see a situation here where you could be studying, putting in a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hours for something that may pertain to schooling, career, a love relationship, putting in a lot of time and effort for that. Maybe in the past you feel like you sacrificed a lot for this relationship and you feel like you came up empty. I feel like some time apart has given you, the two of you, to have a new lease on the relationship, because I feel like there was an emotional drainage, or this was an emotionally draining relationship. This could be a mother-son, a father-son, some type of other relationship than love. Okay. I feel like the name Rose could be significant to the situation. And I feel like you took a break from your partner. There has been a time of separation, or just needing a time to clear your head. I feel like you feel as though something was stolen, or someone feels as though they were not living their truth, doing something that they didn't see a future in. And I feel like there was infidelity involved in the relationship. Someone didn't see a future here. Maybe you felt like your partner was being deceptive to you. Maybe someone literally stole something from you. And I feel like whomever that is, it's going to be revealed. I feel like there's a water sign here, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And I feel like there's a vision that you have for yourself. You want a long-term relationship with someone. I feel like you're going to see your way through a situation that feels confusing. And I feel like you're going to find the strength and the grace to overcome it. I'm seeing self-confidence. Someone having the self-confidence to speak their truth, to move in the direction of their truth. And I'm seeing someone doing a wonderful job, you being praised for a job well done. But I feel like there may be time, it may be time for you to move on to the next project. And whatever that next project ushers in, it brings in with it a promise of retirement, good things, finances, financial success. But it's going to require a lot of sacrifice. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone who could have been coupled with someone for a time, but things are not what they appear to be in that situation. I feel like, Sagittarius, you may get a call from someone. This is weird because this is coming up more like a singles reading. But like I'm saying, I feel like you separated from someone. You left a home with someone. And I feel like someone is returning to a home. Spiritually, yes, like I said, you're realizing that all is connected. There's some type of change or transformation coming in, and it could, like I said, have something to do with someone being honest about their true sexual orientation. I do see that, yeah, childhood, maybe someone realized this from childhood, that they were different. And it doesn't necessarily mean it has to do with an alternative type of lifestyle. It could just mean that you felt that you were different. You didn't feel loved. But now you feel acknowledged. You feel exalted. You feel with this person like they accept you. and you miss that. You think about them. You think a lot about the past, and maybe you have some regrets about, like I said, skeletons in your closet, things that went unsaid. There's someone here, Sag, that you love to the moon and back, but you're separated from this person, or you were separated from a time. Maybe you've changed. You're not the same person that you used to, that you once were. Maybe you've gone through a transformation and you want to reconnect with someone from your past, or someone that you're presently with. Maybe there's something here that you have to say. I hope this makes sense to someone, because I'm not really fully getting it. There's some type of truth here that is being revealed or is being spoken. And it has to do with something that someone is keeping secret. Someone here is wanting to... Okay, so you could be in a marriage. You could have a child with someone, Sagittarius, but I feel like someone here wants to explore their options. And someone is finding the strength to be able to be honest with that. That either they're in love with someone from the past, or that they want to, I don't know, see what else is out there. Yeah, someone that means the world to you. You may have a child with this person, or you want to have a child. There could be a birth of a child. Maybe this is something that you and your partner have been waiting for. But I do feel that there's been a measure of disappointment and heartache that you've gone through. Yeah, so I have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I feel like, yes, that there's marriage here for some of you. Maybe you're not legally married to this person, but you're going to make it official. Some of you could be moving in together. And yeah, some of you could be finding out that you're pregnant. You're finding out about a child. A child could be relevant to your situation. Maybe you distanced yourself from a while from this person because you needed some time to think. And maybe there was a situation here that was stressing you out. But I do see that there's a situation here that brings the two of you back together. Maybe it is your child, your children. And maybe this alternative for some of you is about finding a new way of thinking, letting the old ways of thinking die. Some of you are laying someone to rest. And my heart goes out to you if it did have something to do with a child, if you did lose a child. And I feel like some of you feel it may not have been a physical loss where you lost someone to separation, but maybe you lost someone to death. Maybe you laid someone to rest. And some of you, this could be mourning of a relationship that was lost. This could be brother and sister. Maybe someone found out that they came out. It could be mother and father, right? Your child could have come out to you, and now maybe they're going through some type of transition, some type of transformation. They could be having gender reassignment surgery. So now you're mourning the loss of a daughter that you had, and now you have to transition into having a son. That type of thing. Because I do see a parent-child dynamic here as well. But some of you could have lost. There could be a mourning of a person that you lost to death. Maybe there's an anniversary of a relationship of someone that passed away. Maybe someone passed away all of a sudden, and now you're having to deal with that. Because I see strength. Some of you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, but you're trying to find the strength to be able to continue. And that love that you have for this person transcends death. Could have been a parent, a father figure that passed away. I feel like you're afraid to be vulnerable and open up and tell someone that you love them, or there is love that still exists here in this relationship, but you fear that it has died because there has been a separation and someone is really withdrawing from you. There could be a friend here that could be distancing themselves from you because they've experienced some type of loss. But someone feels shortchanged and stolen from in this situation. Someone feels deceived in some way. There's been a violation of trust here, and someone feels like it's very difficult to move on from the past. Maybe someone feels like it's very difficult to move on from a childhood event that may have played out here. Maybe someone is still dealing with issues and processing issues from their childhood. Again, maybe you want a child with someone. There's this reluctancy to move forward in a situation because maybe you question the way that someone feels about you. Maybe you feel like the feeling here is not mutual between you and your partner right now. But it looks like you definitely want to clear the air and let go of the ties that are binding you and keeping you stuck and causing you to feel confused. You want to be free of something. So I feel like you may be communicating with someone. Some of you could definitely be communicating about leaving a job, distancing yourself from people right now so that you can really figure out what it is that you want in life because you're really stressed and feeling overburdened. There's a reluctancy to move on, though, or to leave a situation, to end something, because maybe there are children involved. Maybe you're really concerned about the children. Maybe you want to reconnect with someone from your past, but you're worried about what everyone else is going to think, or you're worried about separation from your children. I'm hearing separation anxiety, a need for balance, but feeling like you're not able to find that balance. And yeah, a lot of worry. So I do feel like there's a time of withdrawal where you're pulling away from people to really consider what it is that you want. But I feel like some of you are definitely taking flight from a job, leaving it. Some of you could definitely be taking a literal flight and leaving. There could be an invitation to travel. Some of you could be accepting that invitation to travel. Or you just need to get away. Or you're just tired of the coldness and distance between you and someone else, and you just want to fix that. Right? You feel like it's time to fix the confusion and the worry. Yeah, some of you definitely are traveling a long way from home. Some of you, there could be someone that snuck away suddenly, and you're worried about them. You're thinking about them. It could be a mother or father thinking about their child, worried about them and what's really going on. I see some of you definitely severing the ties with work, laying that to rest, and considering going into something new. You have some type of a gift or talent that you could be nurturing, and this is something that could be making you feel overjoyed. I feel like someone here is very protective over a secret, protective over a pregnancy, okay, or some type of gift or idea, because you feel like someone's going to steal your ideas. I feel like some of you are seeking a new home, traveling. Some of you are very nocturnal. And I feel like something new is coming into bloom. That whatever it is that you feel, there's a secret here that is locked away. And I feel like you're going to find a way to liberate yourself from whatever this is. And for some of you, it definitely has to do with a job. Rebuilding, reestablishing yourself, edifying yourself, rebuilding yourself, right? Putting yourself back together after some type of loss, right? Finding a way to deal with things and come to terms with things. Realizing that there has to be a new way of doing things. Wanting to change something about yourself and pursuing that. Some of you are writing a book. But some of you are definitely finding a new home, or you're moving in with someone, or you want to move in with someone, or you want to be honest with other people and maybe yourself about something that you've been keeping secret. Some of you are afraid of success more than you are a failure. You're realizing that there's a reason for everything that happens. Everything here is being divinely guided. Some of you are really tired of doing what it is that you've done. You feel like it's mundane, that it's very repetitive, and you want to go into something else. Some of you feel like you thrive off of recognition from other people. Others of you want to feel recognized for the work that you do, because maybe you feel shortchanged as a child, that people didn't pay attention to you. So I feel like there's a lot of childhood issues that may come to the surface. That could be what these skeletons in the closet are about. But I feel like this is a very emotional time for you, that this is going to purge a lot. It definitely has something to do with a mother figure, an older mother figure. You could have lost an older mother figure abruptly to death. Something unexpected could have taken place here. An unexpected conversation, but definitely laying to rest something that has to do with the past. Getting over difficulties could be what these rainbows are about, right? Seeing a brighter day, seeing things from a different perspective. But definitely a lot of emotion and a lot of sudden changes happening. Some of you could, be walking away from a lease. Something could have ended all of a sudden. I do see a time of forgiveness and a time of coming back together, like I mentioned earlier. Some of you are severing the ties. You're not worried about what other people think. Severing the ties with a job. Okay. Let's see what the cross-watcher could be thinking. Some of you are definitely following the truth of what it is that you want to be when it comes to your career, and not entertaining the thoughts and opinions of other people. All right, so let's see. The overall energy for the cross-watcher. Growth. All right, so let's see what this is about. Some of you could be in the public eye. We've got the star here. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you could want to go into the limelight. Let's see what's going on for the cross-watcher. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Cross-watcher feels rejected, feels down on their luck. But they love you. I'm seeing regrets on someone's part. Regrets over some unsaid words with your partner. But I see that two people are reuniting. That your cross-watcher could be thinking of reuniting with you. It could be an Aries or someone with strong Aries in their chart. Aries in their sun, moon, and rising. There could be a Gemini involved here for some of you as well. Maybe someone left you for someone else and they're coming back. Okay, there could be a birth of a child around you. There could be a birth announcement. Someone could finding out, the two of you could be finding out that you're expecting a child. Or someone could have left for a third party, and that could be what this tower is about. Someone found out that someone here is pregnant, expecting a child. There could be baby showers going on around you. Okay, yeah. See, I feel like there's some type of dysfunction here that may have to do with a Sagittarius as well. Some type of dysfunctional relationship that you had. The dysfunction drove the two of you apart, whether this was a love relationship or otherwise. And someone here may have separated these emotional ties, but they don't have any inner peace. I promise you, someone's really coming out. Like they're really admitting that they're gay. I feel like, yeah, someone left a relationship and they're praying that the two of you can come back together. I'm seeing conflict at the home, conflict on the home front, dysfunction. Someone definitely wants to keep their options open. They want to explore their options. Someone here is overcoming whatever it was that happened in the past. Maybe overcoming the way that they left a situation. Maybe the two of you are overcoming that in some way and finding the confidence to move forward, finding the confidence to be honest. Someone here didn't want a separation, and I do see a coming together. a mending of a situation that could have something to do with a Libra. Some of you are waiting for the outcome of a court decision, and maybe you're fearing the worst, but I see you coming off victorious. Someone could have stolen something from you, Sagittarius, or a cross watcher, and I see it being returned to you, money being paid back to you that was stolen from you. Maybe you feel like someone took advantage of your kindness, that you bent over backwards for this person, and all they did was leave you and disappoint you again and again. Again, this doesn't have to do with necessarily have to be love related, but I do see an event that may turn things around, and there could be some type of communication from a distance. You could be getting notoriety on social media, possibly. Someone could be reaching out to you via text, email, social media, of that type. Something here has you feeling confused, or someone is confused about how to mend something. Just confused in their mind and uncertain about what the future may hold, with being honest about something. Because someone is here that someone is afraid that if they speak their truth, that someone is going to distance themselves or judge them in some type of way. They don't want a relationship to end. This could have been purely past tense. And then someone here, there was some type of betrayal, some type of infidelity. When someone feels remorse about the past, the way that they treated you, the way that they lied. This could be the father of your children. This could be someone who could be very stubborn, very rigid, not wanting to share their true feelings, very slow to apologize or admit their faults in the picture. But I feel that someone does have some type of regret. Whether this regret is mentioned, whether it goes said or unsaid, someone has regrets. But they don't know how to fix this. They don't have the clarity that they need to mend it. But it's like they want to be happy here with the sun. And they want to work on it. Someone here definitely wants to rebuild a relationship that was broken down, possibly with a mother figure, or with yourself, or with your partner. But there's some type of resentment here that someone fears, that if they're honest, and if they take off this very stoic face, that someone here is going to just, lash out at them. Someone here feels like they've got to be on the defense. Someone here is praying and hoping that this can work out. That the two of you can get past this confusion, and that things can change and be mended, and that you can be happy again. Maybe a third party was involved, and someone definitely cheated and had a baby outside of the relationship. And there could have been a separation. Some of you could be coming back after a divorce. Some of you could be going through a divorce process and regret having started that process. Some of you are very worried about the outcome financially, and how it's going to affect your children, how it will affect your job, how it will affect other people's opinion of you. Some of you, there was a separation because of being overly involved with work. Some of you, there was someone that was at work but entertaining a third party, or saying they were at work but really weren't. Others of you wanting to go into business for yourself, and you're really realizing that there's going to be a lot of sacrifice and work and time away from the job. Growth is the overall message for the cross watcher. So maybe the two of you have grown from the past, and now you can work on a brighter future together with the Sun card. Someone here is still willing to fight for the relationship, possibly a Leo. But one of you views the other one as a player. Someone admires the other one for their boldness, their go-getter mentality, their confidence. Or someone is trying to find the confidence, and they're fighting within to let go and confess something that was kept secret for a while. And I'm seeing growth. So the two of you may have, whomever this is for, again, this could be platonic love, this could be romantic love. Alternative is their energy, growth is yours. So finding a different way to mend this, to come together and find forgiveness and find some type of common ground because of the love that you have for one another and the compassion that the two of you have for one another. And then I'm saying fulfillment of wishes with following through on something. Someone here feels sorrowful, regretful. The advice here, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius couples. Relationships are about balance. The best relationships are a reciprocal balance of being and having fun together just because you enjoy being together and seeing each other grow. So again, growth. Some of you, this is definitely a parent-child relationship. Growing, finding that balance, putting in the necessary ingredients of the recipe of love to make that bloom and grow, moving forward together, finding different ways of communicating. Pearls of gratitude. It says it's easy to feel thankful when the seas of life are calm, but storms have uses too. They clear the air and often bring up treasure from the deep. Look for the pearls beneath the storm. So Spirit is saying be grateful, even for the difficult times of life, because those have a way of growing you, growing you, changing you, of giving you a change in perspective, growth, right? So Spirit is saying, look deeper, look beneath the surface. There's gems there that may go overlooked. There's a love relationship here that maybe someone is undervaluing, and maybe now you're trying to find a balance. I see families coming back together, families that were broken, families being mended. Some of you, this could be someone overseas. Some of you could definitely benefit from going on vacation with a loved one, or having treasured memories of childhood with someone that you absolutely love. So that's the advice. Sag, if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can go to my website, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Again, I recommend a phone reading, which is a same-day reading with me. I also offer pre-recorded and emergency readings. Take a look at my website, Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Again, you do not have to go to my email to book a reading because I am inundated daily with emails. Okay, so I wouldn't want your email to get lost in the shuffle. And I answer my emails personally, and it takes a while. So with all that said, go directly to the website to book, AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Take good care, everyone. I'll be talking to you very soon. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. Take good care of yourself.